Hey everybody, it's Wind Down Wednesday with who? Black women love football. We are black and we love football. It's good to see my sisters tonight. And you know what? We have well, let's say this. We just came out of what, y'all? National.
National
Nationals.
So,
the CLE.
right.
Hey.
Right. We are recuperating. V is not on tonight. V didn't go to Nationals, sadly. She's a Cowboy fan, but she'll be back on next week. And Nikki is traveling. So it's me, Mal, and Stacy, and we got some of the ladies that went to Nationals that just want to tell you guys about it. But let's see. Hey, Luella. Luella's always there. Tina, who we got? Stacy said, hey. Donna Jacobs. You weren't here, Donna, and you said, hey, back.
Talk to everybody in the audience.
Hey, Stacy Evans. Big Shaq. Hey, Big Shaq. You missed Nationals. You should have came. Isn't he in Ohio?
He in Cleveland.
Why you didn't come by and say hi to us, Big Shaq? Oh, man. And then, hey, Denise. Denise keeps me right. That is our executive admin, and she makes sure everything is straight. Tifa, hey Tifa, Carolyn Kelly, Carolyn. Who else we got on here? Hey Diane. Diane, I know you're excited about Charlotte, but we'll talk about that later. We don't want to go ahead about something. But I know so many people are excited about Charlotte. Who else we got on here tonight? Movita.
Latifa.
Oh, no, Latifah was my friend, but she went against me today on a post. So
No, that's your homegirl. Stick with your homegirl.
Hey, No Lie Pisces and Sherelle, how are y'all doing tonight? Welcome to Wind Down Wednesday. Stacy, what we got? What's going on in football world before we get international?
Girl, my face has been down. My head was on a pillow. I don't even know. I know that camp has started.
Okay.
That I do know. I did absolutely no homework. I ain't looked at nothing. I ain't even looked at my own team because I just got my head off the pillow.
All I saw was something about the Parsons with the Cowboys. What's going on? What was that about?
Whatever is going on with them, they need all the help they can get. So somebody talk about whatever the heck is going on with them Cowboys. Anything to help them get over the hump. I am here for it.
And then
anything that help them be them boys again that they think they're gonna be. Let's go.
Every year.
I saw Shador had a big thing for the victims of the fire in your city.
Yes. So he skipped the ESPYs awards to go and do an event down where the explosion took place, did a whole good thing, and they really didn't want him to do it. They refused to give him security, made him pay for all of that. The stories that they did not tell. So shout out to Shador for doing that. And reaching back and giving back and really feeling the need to do that. So
well, the Giants players always do stuff. We don't have to advertise it. We're always out there doing stuff. The Giants players, right, y'all?
Okay. And so we're gonna go crickets for that, right? The Giants was at the ESPYs. Meanwhile, I digressed. Okay.
Oh man, but Mal, what we got going on?
As far as saying giving back, we're heading to Greenville, South Carolina.
Yes, that's gonna be a nice meetup.
The Elks Club out there, they're gonna be doing a give back for the kids, back to school drive. Black Women Love Football will be there. We got a whole 2 cars going up from on this side. We're gonna go there and assist. The early sign up is 8:30 in the morning. And that is
Mel, I thought it was 10. I just seen your 8:30 post.
That's the people that are putting the items together for, the tables. The kids are going to walk through with the given and supplied backpacks for them, school bags, and they're going to walk each section and pick up supplies as they go through. They said it's like 300 kids. Black Women Love Football will be there. We're trying to take up all the spots for the volunteer part of it. There's a few spots left for the I know I took up all the late one, Stacy, for 10 o'clock. And there's the 8:30. So if anybody wants to join us in Greenville, South Carolina, the flyer, we have it out there in the Give Back chat. If you want to volunteer that morning with us at 8:30, I think it ends at 1. So that's going to happen. And then they're also having a meetup up there following right after. So I'm excited.
Yeah. So a lot of you said you were coming to the meetup. So if you're coming to the meetup, just get there a little bit earlier and you could be a part of the give back.
So Sonia and I are flying in on Friday. I know Stacey Evans is coming in on Friday. I'm just going to be honest, Mel. Put me down for the 10 o'clock hour.
Yeah.
Put
you going
me.
at 8:30? Mal.
I'm going to be there Friday night. I'm coming in Friday night.
So
okay, so we'll all be in there Friday. I'm going to be there Friday as well. We'll all be there Friday, but I know I ain't going to make it at 8:30 in the morning.
Yeah, we're all flying out. Driving up Friday night after work. And then Dre and Jamie and all of them are coming on Saturday morning early.
Yeah, I'll be there Saturday morning as well.
Okay. But before we get to Greenville, I will be in the DMV next weekend helping kick off their meetup. So if anybody is in the DMV area, please meet me at the Tap Bar on Sunday at 2 p.m. We come in with giveaways and all of that. I will actually get there Saturday. Why am I saying Tuesday? Why is Tuesday on my mind? Saturday morning early, but we're hanging out on Sunday. So we're going to get the DMV going. It is a reschedule. So I'm excited about getting them going.
Yeah, I'm excited about that one too.
So let me also talk a little bit real quick before we get into nationals about the meetups. Yes, we are doing away with the chats. We are just doing away with the chats. They're being done away with. But our focus is doing meetups in regions, basically so that people can get together and that all meetups lead to nationals. So over the course of the next week, myself, Susan, Denise will be creating meetup chats. They will be sanctioned meetup chats. So we have identified so far a few that need to get started immediately. If you are interested in getting a chat going in your area and you have not been already contacted by myself, Susan, or Denise, please reach out to Denise and she will get you in a rotation, because by the time the season starts, all team chats will be done away with.
Mm-hmm. And let's be clear, and let's be transparent. When we shut some down, well, we let them know so they can prepare that we were going to shut them down. We got a lot of pushback on yesterday, and a lot of women were rude. But I look at it as an opportunity. There's thousands of team fan chats on Facebook that you could be in. We don't allow, fans are passionate. We're not going to allow like all the cursing, all the this, that. So, you can be in those chats. That is opportunity. I look at it as opportunity. You can go open your own chat on your page for just the fans or those women that was in the other chat. And that's your chat. You could sell in it. You could do whatever you want to do in it. And I was like, instead of complaining, I really wish they would have looked at the opportunity
and not just complaining and being rude and disrespectful. And that's what got your chat shut down quicker than anything else.
To win. I really want everybody to win. And I really thought some women were gonna grasp on them like, yo, we're shutting down the chat. I'm gonna open the chat, branch off from Black Women Love Football, and then start a new chat. I could sell in there. I could do what I want. I could charge people to sell in there. I could do so much with it. And that didn't happen. So it was kind of disappointing because I want everybody to win. I really do.
So what was the purpose, first of all, for the chats? I was just because I think I was kind of.
They was originally open. What was we trying to do, Stacey? And then
we wasn't trying to do nothing. Future opened them to get pictures from last year for the team for nationals, and from there it went.
It was
never a fan, and then it just went, and people took it at that. So that's all.
It's a breeding ground for scammers because you can be in the chat and not be in a group. I didn't know. I just found that out. You can go through the back door, be in the chat, and never have been part of the group.
Yeah.
So it's a breeding ground for scammers, and nobody understands that. And we have to man that. Everybody that works with us is volunteer. I can't put them through that. So that was the reason for closing those. So, but we'll have the meetup.
And it's no unity. So people was going in the chat and not even coming on the page. So now we have nationals and we posting pictures and they like, oh, I didn't know about that. When did that happen? Blah, 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 blah. And I guess not, because you openly say, oh, I don't want to mingle with them people. Who is them people?
Yeah, and it's so weird that people like are saying like, when did y'all advertise nationals? Like they were on the main page. Did y'all see that? Some of you, and I'm like, what are you talking about?
Yeah, I did the video like I was telling you with the everyone coming off the bus. And the comment one of the ladies made was like, I want to go on that trip, and didn't understand what that trip was about. So it was like kind of like, okay, this is like something we did already, and
right,
part of the event we've been planning.
And then now I go in and look how long they've been a part of the group. It's like from 2024, and I'm like, what are you talking about?
Wow,
yeah.
Right.
So I don't know if it's the algorithm or what, but it's weird that
I'm quite sure if you saw 1 or maybe 10 or maybe even a 1,000 posts from last August.
Yeah.
Yeah.
so I don't know. But let's get down to the
I wanted to, before we go, I'm thinking about trying to get one started in Boston.
I might be dehydrated. This is a little salty to me. Is it salty to you?
So,
might be dehydrated.
Somebody turn your mic off.
That's real. You know she eating. And complaining. Getting service and complaining. Can you believe it?
Listen, I want to first say thank you to all the ladies that left home, traveled, and came to the CLE and trusted us to provide them with a weekend of everything that they had, especially those that was like leery of coming, that didn't understand like what was this, what was that. It was different for them because it was just I was going off of it was something I wanted to do. Oh, y'all going, it's on my bucket list, but y'all going to the Hall of Fame. So that was the attraction. So they came. And it was an opportunity for them to go when normally they wouldn't have been able to go. So for me, I would say thank you from myself, Susan, Mal. Thank you for trusting us and coming for that. I trust that you had a good time. We have read all the surveys and your response. Right. For that. Tanya is a second year person. So she kind of had an idea already that was going on. It was funny because Janice, I give them Eagles a hard time, right? And she was always, why the Eagles ain't first? Because they're not, right? And then so she was in a group me like, I ain't find it. You ain't send it to me. Send me to this. But we sent it, right? But what a lot of people didn't experience was the after party in the lobby. So a lot of it, I kept going and I kept going. So I didn't get to do nothing relax until the after party, which I got a love. I told Susan, I love Janice. It's a couple Eagles girls that I really love now. It's, and Janice just happened to be one of them because she hung out with us and you got to know people and put names with faces in the lobby. So what's going to be important for me moving forward is we got to have a lobby that I can hang out with till 2 and 3 o'clock in the morning with the people that I got to really know. So we got to play games. We got to have karaoke. We had a smorgasbord, like a buffet after Saturday night, fed the staff like it was a family reunion. So I really enjoyed it.
Big Shaq said he heard his city was good to us. How about we were good to your city, Big Shaq? We spared your city, but he had something to do last weekend. And then Miss Falcon 80, who's that? I came alone and had a great time. I would do it again and plan to be in Charlotte.
Awesome.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
So yeah, I
want
to thank that.
Luella said she learned how to play spoons. I still don't. I was in the other hotel. I don't know how to play.
They were playing with the small spoons from, probably from the cafeteria or whatever. And I actually have the giant spoons. I said, switch them out. I came and brought the colorful spoons downstairs and play because we was outside they had like a whole back fire going.
I didn't know that.
Yes, I love the lobby action. It was more exciting.
It was so lit. Like we had card games going.
Oh yeah, it was fun.
We played charades and the all of that. It was good. I seen Patricia today on her posted that she got her new cards for the spoon game and all of that.
Yeah, we played spades.
As we search for stuff in Charlotte and as we're bargaining and going back and forth with different hotels, that's our question. What's the lobby action like? And we're going there, in 2 weeks, Stacy?
Yep, we'll be there.
And that's the first that we're gonna make sure you guys have that lobby to hang out in or the patio or something. We're gonna make sure that it's not one of those hotels you gotta go in and go straight to your room. So
right.
No, where it's stuffy.
Right.
We gotta be quiet. We can't talk.
But let me ask you this. Let me see. What was better last year or this year?
Tanya?
Tanya the only one that can answer that.
Right. Tanya.
This year, because this is the only one I went to.
Right.
Last year, if I'm just being transparent, last year, Sunday was a whole vibe. I mean, from the DJ, from the swimming, from the grilling. So Sunday last year was definitely a vibe. So I enjoyed last year's Sunday better.
Okay.
But I definitely enjoyed the Hall of Fame Saturday, just the Jersey party. So Saturday was my favorite this year, but the pool party was my favorite from last year.
Okay.
Yeah, it was a whole vibe last summer. Yeah.
Now and you know what? I felt that and it was a little different. Last year's pool party, I think, was more intimate. It was a little bit smaller area. And so we all had to interact. Where this year was a large area, so it let everybody kind of go off in their own little clumps.
Yeah.
So it wasn't as interactive. So
the DJ, it was like trivia questions. Like the DJ just had a whole, it was just, it was good. Yeah.
Yeah. Because last year even though we were close, we were closer. Like we ended up inside the building. I know me and Stacy. So we were closer to the DJ last year. So we was feeding him like, raffle this off or do this.
Yeah.
So,
right.
Yeah. It was more interactive last year. So I definitely. Now the first timers, tell me what drove you to come? Like what was your reasoning for coming? And was it an easy decision, or did somebody tell you, or did you think about it?
I'll tell you, for me, it was my first time. Tanya she had another thing where we can talk trash on football and all those things. So I trusted her judgment. She said, "Hey, Janice, they're gonna have this thing. Go sign up, and then you can, start paying your payment." Well, I trusted her. I went and I got the hotel. I did paid it in full. I did everything. I was like, I'm going, not even knowing that Tanya is a procrastinator. I had all my stuff together, and she was like, "Did you get a hotel?" Yes. Did you get? I said, "Tanya, I paid for mine." Oh my God, I gotta pay for mine. So I trusted her, and man, I tell you, this was an experience I will never let down. Never, ever. Just because they always say women can't get along.
Right.
I mean, it's like we've been knowing each other forever. And like Stacy says, she was the first person I seen when the Uber drove up. I was like, and she was talking to Tiffany and her husband and talking trash about our Eagles. And I said, Stacy, no. So, I just knew that I was going to have a good time. I tell you, it was great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I loved everything.
Anybody else?
I knew when I joined last year in June, you guys had already started your planning for August, and I had another engagement. So I said, I'm not going to miss the next one. So when this one opened up, I was probably like within the first group, to pay my registration, because I was not going to miss it. And I can say I had a ball. I might have worked hard, helping out, doing everything, but it was well worth it.
Yeah.
It was so much fun meeting all the ladies that we talked to on chat behind the scenes and just putting a face with a name. It was great. And I can't wait for next year. I will be front and center.
For me, I joined after the first one. So when it came around saying that there was nationals, it was just a great time. I thought it would be a great time to meet other women that love football as much as I do. So I live in Detroit now, and I don't have many women around that watch football besides my daughters and their friends. So to come together and be able to talk football and sisterhood at the same time, I said I wouldn't miss it for the world. And it was truly a great experience. I wish I was still there now. On my survey, I asked for a week-long retreat. That's what I wanted. What could you do to improve a week-long retreat? Because it was wonderful.
We added Thursday.
I know. I'm grateful.
Yeah.
And I'll be there Thursday and Monday next year.
So we'll all be able to get together Thursday. Mal, last year you was only able to come to the pool party.
Yeah. So I had an 80th birthday party for my aunt in Boston. I said, and it was, cross between, and I said, okay, so I got a 5:00 flight to come back on Sunday. So that's why you guys saw me on Sunday. I was like, I'm going to be there Sunday. Right. So as soon as I got off the plane, I dipped back to the house and went straight out towards College Park. I was like, I'm not missing it. I said, Vanessa, you ready? Because I'm ready. I'm ready. So that Sunday, just seeing the vibe, and then my son and them were the DJ. So it was like, that whole thing too. And it was like, this is awesome. And like you said, the intimate pool party, the place was really nice and just a vibe. It was just different. And so just seeing all the different ladies and the different teams, everyone was just so welcoming and just, and like I said, it was like, I'm going to be there next year. I am not missing not one day. Just that Sunday did it for me. And I was like, I'm not missing next year.
Yeah.
And, involved with Black Women Love Football and doing other things. It's still like, whatever. I'm like, I'm going to be there. And now that it's going to be in Charlotte, boy.
Yeah, buddy.
I'm coming.
So let me ask you this. How do y'all feel about the Charlotte choice?
Oh man,
I like it.
I personally didn't want New Orleans because I said anything but New Orleans because I thought New Orleans was more like a partying, and I think the message would have been missed for newcomers and newbies. I think that's more like a bunch of us if we want to go meet up there at a later time, or a girls trip, that would be fine. But for the message of showing about football, I thought Charlotte was a better choice.
Well, I personally have never been to North Carolina, Charlotte, South Carolina, so I'm looking forward to going somewhere that I've never been. So I'm excited.
Where do you live right now, Tanya?
I'm in Wichita, Kansas. There's no meetups around here. Trust me. I think
My
I'm
daughter
probably the
used
only
to
person
live
in
there.
Kansas.
No, there's only probably 3 of you in Kansas now. My daughter just in Wichita. Had to get my baby out of there.
Really?
Yeah, I think there may be one other person that's in the group that is here, but other than that, I'm here by myself. But there is a lady, and I'm bad with names. She lives in Oklahoma City, which is 2 hours away. So I mean, that might be an opportunity, but I don't know.
Yeah, because I'm thinking in my head, like, where does that even sit on the map?
Are you close to Kansas City, Tanya?
Yes, I'm 3 hours. 2.5 to 3 hours away from Kansas City, because Kansas City kind of sits on the Kansas and Missouri side. So we have Nebraska above us, and then it's Kansas, and then it's Oklahoma and Texas. So we're right Midwest.
Okay.
So I'm in talks with some people about doing some stuff in Kansas City. So I will definitely keep you in mind about that.
Well, they Chiefs fans, but okay, I'm with it.
No, it's not. They not Chiefs fans. It's on a larger scale. It's on a larger scale. But they need somebody in Kansas.
I'm just teasing though.
No, I'm serious though. No, I'm serious though.
Tanya, how far are you from Texas?
Like from Dallas is 5 hours.
Ooh.
But Houston would be like 8. So if Dallas was picked, Houston was picked, either one would have been good for me. But yeah, it's about a good 5 hours.
Okay.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah, because Oklahoma City,
2 hours from me.
The Ravens girls in Oklahoma City.
Yeah. She's the Ravens.
Together on a game day or something. Y'all gotta do something. Yeah. Because who's your team?
The Raiders.
She's Raider Nation.
She ran Nation.
I'm
That's
sorry.
silver and black. Silver and black.
I'm sorry, but anyway. I'm so sorry for you.
All the way in Kansas representing. All the way from Kansas.
Wow.
That's all right. My daughter was in Wichita repping the Bills, so imagine that.
Oh, Lord.
Hey,
yeah.
V.
Yeah.
Hey, V, how you doing? V's a Cowboy fan. So. Okay, so you okay with Charlotte?
Love Charlotte. Just trying to figure out how I'm gonna get all my stuff there, Susan. If I fly, I brought a whole truck of Bills gear, so I got to figure out. Yes, I had Bills everything.
Everything. Girl, you drove to Alabama. You could drive to Charlotte.
I'll drive. Yeah, I could drive to Charlotte. I probably will drive to Charlotte because I got to bring everything Bills.
Okay, well, listen, I'm in Atlanta. I'm driving, so I'm always driving now, right? So
I'm gonna drive because I'm gonna go for the whole.
And then you got
week
people that
there.
live in Charlotte. We can ship it to them.
I do have
driving. I'm driving.
I'm a drive.
You got enough people driving, or you can ship it. And we'll
my daughters are coming next year. I got to bring backup, so we're gonna drive.
Now, if you ship it to us and there's stains on it when you get here, don't
Oh no!
What was the drive like? What was the drive like from Detroit to Cleveland?
Oh, that was nothing. That was just turn around. That turned 3 corners and I was there. That was all right.
Yeah.
It's only about 2.5 hours from the.
I didn't know
from the barbecue Sunday. It was literally 2.5 hours home.
Yeah, Kelly says Charlotte is one of the hub centers for a lot of fan clubs. Yeah, any connects you have, Kelly, I need them.
It is.
I need names and numbers. I need emails.
Yeah, they are. Like it's heavy Steelers, heavy Bills.
I know it's heavy Steelers.
Yeah.
A ton of people moved from Buffalo to Charlotte. It's like first a lot of them migrated to Atlanta, and then Charlotte became the new Atlanta for Buffalo.
Right.
So
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A
So,
lot of
yeah.
Cleveland people are like half of Cleveland live in Charlotte.
Yes.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a big Browns back in there.
So let me ask you this, and these things were asked on the survey, but we like to be transparent. And I read everything. I read the good, the bad, the ugly. We went through it, and then a lot, and honestly, the whole thing could be improved to me because when we first said we would do it, I thought it was gonna be like 10 people. I promise you. Last year I thought it was gonna be like 10 people. And last year was weird because we let people come on split days out the first year. So like Friday night we had like maybe 100. And then Saturday I think it went up to like 140, 150, 120. And then Sunday was a little bit less than that. So it was just weird because it was like people in and out. But this year it was just straight across the board. But we didn't expect that many people. We changed pools like what, Stacey, 3-4 times?
Yes.
Because it kept growing. We had a pool for like 50 people. Okay, that'll fit out 30 people that registered. And 30 more registered. I'm like, oh my God. So we had to go get a bigger pool. And then more registered, and we had to go get a bigger pool. Like 3 times I had to get refunds and explain to them they wouldn't hold what we had. So it was never, and then me and Stacey and Future started with us. We met the first day of Nationals the first year.
Wow.
I
wouldn't be able to tell.
We did it on the phone, and we walked in. I was like, "Hey, good to see you in person." Yeah.
Wow. Amazing.
Right. So I didn't expect any of this. So now that it's here and God has put it on our plate, let me make him proud if nobody else, and obviously for him to bless us like this, somebody needs this. And how did you feel about the speaker on Saturday?
Excellent.
Excellent.
Was
Outstanding.
excellent.
Ooh, she was my whole table wasn't a dry eye.
Yeah.
She was so powerful. And like I said, the message was being heard. Regardless.
Yeah.
And I talked to Stacey about different things I want to do with the group. Just talking about the healing process with a lot of women. A lot of women was feeling some things that day.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. It was powerful.
I definitely feel like it wasn't long enough. Like she left some wounds open because we didn't have the time for her.
Like it exposed it, and then you're sitting there, and it's like, but she just had to wrap it up.
Right. So it was like wounds were left open when they could have been closed, but we didn't have the time for that. So next year we definitely want to bring somebody in, or we're having like multiple seminars next year, multiple things.
We're talking about workshops and different things. Women empowerment, whether it be financials, business starting, different things that we can assist ladies go to the next level.
Exactly. I want to see if y'all don't win, I don't win. So that's my mindset. If I started something and what the women leave, nobody started a business, nobody wrote the book, nobody, touched another woman or bought another woman to be touched, nobody got a new friend, then it would be like null and void. Why are we doing this?
Right.
Because it's tiring. And people are tiring. So know that I love y'all and I love what I do, because it's like, somebody told you, I ain't doing this no more. I quit. Somebody, act up in your inbox and stuff, and then you right back at it. So, when it's in you, it's in you.
Yeah.
So what would you like to see added? What are some of the things you guys would like to see added to Nationals?
Well, I have a suggestion.
Go ahead.
I would like to see, I do it at my veterans conference for women only.
Okay.
A fireside chat, and this year I'm adding in, like we're doing wine right now. So maybe a wine down Wednesday, but doing it maybe that meet and greet with charcuterie boards and different wines,
Oh, I
and
like this
just to
fireside
sit and
chat.
talk.
Yeah.
Fireside chat, where women can just be themselves and talk about their different stuff. What we did was write a book. We had different topics, and we had the whiteboards, and everybody had to speak on something. And when we were done, it was basically like a book. It's
Okay.
like going through healing. So something like that. I would like to see that.
Oh, that's awesome. I love that idea.
I like that.
Anybody
Denise,
else?
you writing this down?
What about you, Tanya?
She's like, yeah. I love that, Drea. Is it Drea or
Thank
Dre?
you. Nope, you're right, Drea.
I love that. Oh,
Thank you.
yeah.
I
Tanya,
wrote it
That's a good
down too.
idea.
Yeah.
I was just saying, I would like to see some kind of, health or health prevention, health something, because as Black women, we do have a lot of health conditions. So just being aware of, I don't know any, I mean, not one thing specific. There's a lot of different topics that we could talk about, but just something that's centered around health and wellness.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
That's great.
Yeah.
And then maybe like a paint and sip or something.
yeah.
That's cool. What about you, Janice?
You guys have mentioned it, but I did think about a financial counselor, since life has become so challenging for a lot of folks. Just newly retired people, maybe somebody can talk how to, deal with the new income that they're dealing with, or what they can do,
Right.
or just, managing money, because it's not how much you have, it's how you manage it. So if we can get like a money management person to come in and help us out with those leads, because I think those are just as painful as the abuse, all those things, because it's happening, empty nesting. What happens after your family leaves? How do you move on or start
Right.
readjusting? Just something helpful for us women that we know as mothers that we need.
Right. Some tools. Give people tools.
Uh-huh.
I like that.
We're gonna have fun, we're gonna dance and love on each other, but at the end of the day, give me some tools to go home with. Some tools.
Absolutely.
Someone here, our branch 884 said we should do an empowerment brunch.
Ooh, yummy.
I like it.
I like that. And something on mental health.
Some people are saying in the comments, they're saying stadium tour. They don't line up with that time of year.
Yeah, a lot of the stadiums will not allow.
They don't even start. Some of them don't even start till September. I know when we was in Atlanta, we was trying to do a tour of the stadium, and it didn't start till like September. So that's the thing. Now, when we do individual meetups, the smaller state meetups, that's a good idea to start doing. Maybe somebody want to do a meetup in their city, find out when the tours are, and that's a good meetup. That'd be a great meetup for cities. So
yeah. Tifa, we're still gonna do the football clinic. I think that's
that's not going away.
That's not
Can
going
I
away.
suggest one more thing? This would be geared more towards young girls. I am in skilled trades, and I would like to see, when you do the clinic, maybe these kids, and it doesn't have to just be girls, it can be girls, boys, whatever, but diversity in skilled trades, and giving them the ideas on what to do, because a lot of kids don't realize that skilled trades is a pathway to success, as opposed to a fallback after not being successful in college. And you want to try to reach those kids. I know I do the outreach middle school before they even get to high school, because they can make a lot of money. Skilled trades is really hurting in the US. So I would like to see some type of thing on that. And I would be more than willing to provide you guys with some information and some stuff to help with that, because that's what I do for a living.
I agree with that.
Yeah, I agree with that. That's good. Yeah. Okay, we definitely will reach out to you. Definitely. There's so many pieces that we have in mind, but we need the willing people. People say they want to work, and then you get them in a position and they don't. And I understand it's all volunteer and everybody got their own lives, but we have so many pieces to this puzzle that we want to implement.
Branch out.
And we want to hear from you guys. I'm always asking, or we're always hey, and we get nothing. It'd be crickets, or it'd be a few people, and then they disappear on us, or whatever. But this group was created for us. This is not my group. This is our group. So if I can convey it to you guys, then now you can take it back to other people who can take it back, and then it'll spread through the 40K. Are we at 40K yet? It's been 39.9 people.
We're like
I saw 39.9 this afternoon.
I think Denise said we was at 39,857 or something close to that.
We're gonna get 40K. I'm gonna make sure we do
the end of the week.
We've been at that for so long.
I think that's what
39.9 something.
Oh wow!
I think we would.
I want to see
have been there.
fantasy football.
Yeah.
Yep, and sports betting. Those were some of my suggestions.
I think we would have been at the 40K, but it looked like in the group me they wasn't inviting the folks correctly.
Right. So
maybe it'll change.
There's a glitch in Facebook. It don't ask them the question, so it automatically rejects them.
Oh, okay.
I agree, V, but it just sometimes when we ask, they don't be coming forward.
So so they have to send them the link to the actual page, and then it'll ask them the questions.
Can we pin that message that you had at the top of the page? Because I always have to go back through and find it in order to make new posts. So I made another couple posts today about getting people to join, but I had to go through the group and search for a link to find it. So if we could pin the link at the top of the page, that would help.
Okay. Tina, if you help me out with that, Tina or Denise, if we could pin the link to find the page link, then that'd be good. This way they can invite them correctly, because we should have hit that. We should have hit that at National.
Yeah, Tifa said she declined 50 requests because they did not answer the questions.
Right. Yeah, I looked earlier and I was like, none of them answered the question.
I see that a lot of people are doing that invite.
Because you can see who invited them. People are inviting them. But
I reached out to some of the ladies that was inviting their friends, and I sent them the link and said, re-invite them and give them the link. And then hopefully they went back and did that. And so we should see more people joining.
Yeah. Yeah. Lakeisha said yes, betting. People answer the questions. No like Pisces. Let's see what else they're talking about.
Someone was saying re-invite Tiffany back as a motivated speaker.
Okay. Yeah, we didn't get that far yet, but I definitely would like to see her there doing something. I think everybody was really, I think she was warm with everybody.
A lot of people.
Yeah, she was great. She was a magnet.
Yes. So friendly, so nice. She just so sweet.
Right.
Yeah. Who was at the clinic? Who did the clinic? The football clinic? With,
I did.
Okay. Tell me about, was that awesome?
Man, I swear I'm not gonna call no more calls on the sideline. I don't know what I'm talking about.
She checked us so hard. I will never be like screaming at the TV again.
I know.
Because I didn't imagine it being that good. I walked away and I like shed a tear because I'm like, this is like information we really don't know. And that made me know that men really don't know what they're talking about.
I was in slow motion Sunday morning. I was like getting stuff and I'm coming and I'm moving, but I was slow. Susan called me like, you gotta get here. This is so, I had to walk away. I'm like, okay, I'm coming. Like, I'm getting there.
Now I was rolling over too. But
listen, we had a party Saturday night with the after party was lit.
It was man.
Listen, that lobby was lit.
That lobby was so lit. Oh, I couldn't make it.
I don't know how some of them was up at the clinic when I seen it. I'm like, how did they make it?
Like this. Had your eyes like that.
When I pulled up and seen them beat me there, I'm like,
I'm in the
No,
other
Drea
hotel,
ain't
and I
beat me.
wake
I'm
up at
looking
like
at
6.
them. Tanya was at the clinic. All them was up with me.
I woke
I
up like
told her I was gonna catch an Uber. I said, "Go ahead on and go,
Yep.
cause I'm not ready. I'm not going." She said, "It's around the corner." I'm like, man, I'm gonna go to sleep when I get there."
Listen,
Then.
Tifa, Tay, all them was responsible. They like, oh, we gotta go to bed. I'm sorry, I'm sleepy. I'm like, oh, y'all responsible. The rest of us was up. We had all the food we had. We was feeding and stuff. We kicking it, like
I brought the
kicking it.
speaker down.
It was like 3,
We was
speaker
playing
going,
music.
music,
Yeah.
Lynn, reggae, like we was
Fire pit in the
going.
back.
that's
And then
good.
when my
It was a
alarm
lot
went
going
off,
on.
I'm like, I turned that alarm off
We
twice. I said, I better get up.
Jamie was like, time to go home. Go home. I was like, okay. Like everybody go to bed. I was
It
like,
was
what?
so amazing.
Yes.
She
It
was
was.
telling us why they do this, why they do that, why this is called stuff that we're screaming at the TV about, not
Yeah.
knowing that it's illegal if they do it.
And Natola definitely gives you a different
Yes.
perspective of the
Yeah.
officials and all the things that they're responsible for. And it's just like, man, I'm constantly yelling at, the officials, why didn't you? But it's a method. And so that I really took a lot from hers as well.
Right.
So, yeah.
Well, we're yelling at the right hand official because it happened, we think, on his side, and it's not even he's not even responsible. So it made me like look, and then I'm like looking at guys I've watched the game with, like, you don't know it either. Because you screaming like I'm screaming. It made me think like all the men I watch with that was screaming for like that one certain play, not to know that it's like that because it was illegal.
Right.
And the beauty of it too, let's not forget Natola and Terry did not rehearse that. They were on it. You would have thought that they had a plan for us, but it was so beautiful.
It was
It
I
was.
loved it.
amazing.
It was great.
They will be there next year, and to even make further it and make it even better.
When I watched the video, I think the video that I loved the most was Tammy was the center. Chanel was the quarterback, maybe. I think Janice was you the receiver, maybe.
No, I wasn't on that. That was the offense. I was on the defense.
Okay, so I was watching that one. I was like, oh no. And then the next one, like Tammy was like, oh, on it. She didn't turn her hat backwards. I was like, oh my God, this is like for real.
Yeah, they broke it down. It was so good. So next time, don't miss it.
Exactly.
Right. And listen, I'm just saying that after party, the party was lit.
It was lit.
The party was lit.
It was lit.
It was just, it was a lot going on.
Right. And that was the only time like I really got time to sit down. So when I sat down and I got caught up in the moment and like I really got to know people's names then. So then I was like, that was the first time I ate, and then I'm kicking it, and it was just everything going on. So I was like, oh yeah, this is the party.
The first day I was checking in the hotel, we got to the airport at like 10:30. We touched down. Got to the lobby around 11:45. Checking in, they were lit then. I was you ladies there. It was just like, hey, it was like a whole family reunion starting.
Like Patricia got Cooper
every night.
NetSuite, Lynn was the welcoming committee. Like they need to be on the hospitality committee because they was at the desk. They had snacks. They had everything. What you need, what you want. They was the welcoming committee. Come on over. We playing this game. When Tina got upstairs, she was like, oh, I got bullied into playing spoons. I got this. They gave me that. They was this. I'm like, oh yeah, that was the welcoming committee. Every night they were there and ready. When I got to that hotel door, they was there every night. every
I
night.
don't know how many bottles of tequila Miss Drea brought, but boy, she had a new one. I think 2 a night. 2 a night.
I
Listen,
had to have enough for all my sisters. Eh?
listen,
Yeah.
I had to drop something off to her. I went to Tina's room. She like, you ready for your first shot? I'm like, Jesus, let me get some work done, but come on, let's get it. By the
We
time
had
we
to
hit
celebrate your birthday.
that lobby,
I
I'm
can't.
like,
I can't. I'm so
sheesh.
glad I was in the other hotel. I would not have been able to hang with y'all.
I tell you, I never went to sleep at 3 every day. Never in my life. And the lobby never closed over there.
No, it didn't.
Funny.
Like I
But
felt like a
let me ask.
kid. They
Oh,
making
go
you
ahead.
go to bed and making you go home and making you like it's over. Jamie was like the enforcer. She like, okay, enough now. Go, move, come on, go. I was like,
But
yes.
so funny. Somebody said those spades players were lit too.
Yeah. It
Oh
was
yeah.
games going. Drea
All
had
the
a game
yeah.
going over there. We had a game going, and then it was a separate one the next day. Like, yeah, it was real.
We
It
don't
was.
want to bring up the one from the next day. We're just gonna stay on that one night.
Yeah,
Okay.
we gonna stay
Okay.
on the one night. My spade player didn't know how to play spades clearly.
Mm-mm-mm.
No, he
But we
did.
ended up getting whooped the next night, so it's all good.
Good.
Well,
I'm so glad.
tell me somebody you met you didn't know before this, didn't know them from the group or anything that really stuck with you.
Can I go
Everybody.
back?
Stacey Evans.
Stacey, I was going to say the same thing. Stacey Evans.
That's my Dallas Cowboys sister.
That
That
I'm gonna
is
take her out
auntie.
them hefty clothes, but that's my sister.
Funny.
Tina for me, because Tina and I
Yeah.
bonded because we
Yeah.
worked together, helping
Mhm.
get stuff
Oh, yeah.
together. So she and I was like sisters in crime, partners in crime.
Yeah. See, I had met
Mhm.
Stacy because she did a meetup in Mississippi, so I had met her.
Okay.
But she's a firecracker.
Yeah, but
You
I
know
never
what, though?
saw Donna or Tina before nationals this year, and we've talked and been on.
Yeah.
social
And
media
Yeah.
Right.
here.
Right.
Yeah.
First
But I do have to
Right.
say too, you Patriots ladies were all right with me.
Ooh,
That Friday
yes.
night when y'all was out
Good.
there doing y'all every little
Yes.
step I take, y'all was killing it. I said, oh, they've been practicing since Bobby Brown was skinny.
Oh, that was funny.
Yes.
Diane said she met Stacy in the airport. Stacy must have been lit coming off the plane. Oh, God. Somebody said Aunt Stacy.
She
And
no one's
listen,
not gonna forget her. That's for
that is
sure.
No,
auntie. Stacy
That's
is
Auntie.
Stacey
auntie.
Evans, not gonna forget
Mhm.
her. She's
She
a
said,
sweetheart.
There
Stacy
goes
said, I
Stacey.
love you too, Fran. And
Oh,
Jack.
she got
And
that
them
one.
neeps.
And she
Them
said, "No
neeps.
need."
We always listen. Don't need to talk about her. They was like Stacey, and then Stacey's coming to Greenville.
Yes.
Yes.
Uh-oh.
Yes.
Mhm.
Listen,
Excited.
Stacy called me and said, have my cowboy stuff when I get to. I'm like, oh,
Look,
what?
she called my phone today and you answer. When Stacy called, you answer. So I was talking to Stacy Ferguson until I had to go because Stacy Evans gonna call. She gonna tell me, all right, now what y'all doing? We need to know the next city. Going.
Oh, she ready. She ready.
I said, okay, Stacy, we coming. We coming.
Yes.
Yeah. But who stuck with me? Latifah.
Oh
with
yeah.
me.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I mean, everybody
She
stuck
was
with me.
quiet, so sweet.
Yeah.
She was nice.
Yeah. Ness Sweet from Vegas. She stuck with me. So
She
and
the
I didn't-
welcoming committee. That's the welcoming committee.
And I promise y'all, we will never ever work that hard again where y'all can't get to know us and talk to us. And
Right.
They see we hung out in the lobby, but for the most part of the day, we couldn't because we were just running around doing stuff. But we will never work that hard again.
We're gonna get y'all a supporting team, a crew to help y'all. That's
Yeah.
what's gonna
Mhm.
happen. We
Yeah.
Or
gonna help y'all.
rotate them, you
I
know.
think, yeah, for me, mine was Patricia Guy Cooper.
Oh yeah.
She was lit. But she told me she hadn't traveled in 6 years.
Ooh.
And because next week came, she came, and I think that touched me so much that she came and she had such a great time. And so I'm following her, and she just posting all her pictures, and she still talking about it. So that was like so welcoming, because she said, it was hard for her to come, and she was on the Zoom, and she was one of the ones that was like, it was kind of rough for her. So she stuck with me, but I was happy that she came, and she had
Yeah.
such a great
Yeah.
time.
And I think it's touching because like a lot of the women that come share with us their struggles, either they get there or anything. There's some people there that had strokes, that were sick, or they really didn't have the finances and they found it and things like that. And so we know all the stories.
Right.
So
Right.
it's easy for me to shed a tear when y'all get there, because y'all just like are meeting people and don't know what some of your sisters went through to get there.
Went through to get there. Right. It was
Yeah.
quite a few. It was quite that didn't know or wasn't sure they was gonna come. I'm like, you gotta come. I'm gonna make sure you get, you know what I'm saying? And I like bullied them into coming.
Right. Because
So
if you're telling me you're suffering at home, you need to be there around all that love.
Right.
We drank, we danced, but that's not what it's about.
Exactly.
Like, at the end of the day, you need to be there and let us help you heal.
That's right. That's
Yeah.
right.
Mm.
But it was
140
really
black
good.
women in the same room, same area, just loving on each other and having a great time.
Mm-hmm.
It was
Yeah.
It was like a big family reunion.
It
was really,
was.
it felt really good. It did, to meet everyone, party, hug.
Right.
It was great.
Her name Ness from the Broncos.
Yep, from Vegas.
Yeah.
Yep.
Sweetness,
She was
Vegas.
part of the welcoming committee.
Yeah.
And then y'all don't Ebony. Ebony is a genius.
She was quiet, but she was very, very nice.
Which one, Stacey?
Which Ebony?
Ebony, our moderator.
Our moderator.
We got two Ebonys.
We have Ebony Gabriel
Ebony
and
Brown.
And Brown.
Yeah. She
Yes.
was a sweetheart.
We
Yeah.
played a game with her.
Sweetheart.
Everything. Like she her
Ebony
catalog.
hung out with us in the lobby. Yes, Ebony was on that.
Yeah. Oh
Yes.
wow. That's so fun.
I just hope my one hope too, because I didn't really get to. I know our lobby partied hard, but I don't know what happened at Springfield. It was at the name of the other hotel, Springfield.
Oh,
I'm hoping
we went to bed.
Yeah. Nothing.
Was that the
We
AARP
partied.
hotel?
But you know what? They didn't have that kind of atmosphere. Like they didn't have that kind of lobby. You walked right to the desk. Although they had the pool and the breakfast.
Were you guys in the bougie hotel?
Yeah, but they had the pool and the breakfast, but they would have never allowed us to do that because the lobby was like this big. There was no outside space to hang out in. Yeah, it was. Yeah, it wouldn't have worked. I'm glad that wasn't our main hotel.
Well, hopefully next time, if we have to have an overflow, it can be like right next door and walking distance.
Yes,
Yeah.
That's the goal.
That's one of the things that we're looking at, but not having a lobby is non-negotiable. Like
right.
I told Susan, like, we gotta have a lobby. It's just non-negotiable. It's just not. And yes, so let me say this, because a couple people put this on the survey. Fredericks was not like the finale. A lot of people wanted soul food. A lot of people have seen it on TikTok. I go there on Sundays because my cousin plays in the band. The owner is like my ex-brother-in-law. I go there regularly. And it was my cousin's birthday. I always go on her birthday. So I told them, come on, y'all, let's go. For anybody that want to go, people call Ubers. We went. I cleared my car out and put stuff at the front desk just so that we could go. And that's how we ended up being at Frederick. So I don't want anybody to think like you got left out or it was something additional, because it wasn't. We went, we ate, it was the
And the
band,
food was good.
and
Woo, it was
it
good.
was good.
I was
We
mad at
just went
myself for
after it was
canceling my
over.
Sunday night stay, because if I hadn't canceled it, I would have been there. I couldn't be mad at nobody but me.
That music was good. The
Yeah,
customer service was good.
it
I
Wow.
saw
was.
y'all having a great time. Y'all had a great time.
Mm.
We ran into it by accident, by poor service at another restaurant, and they told us they wasn't gonna take us, and she was tired, and there was too many more orders prior to ours. And then so I think Tanya, you Googled, somebody Googled Fredericks, and
Chanel.
man, oh
Chanel.
Chanel did. Okay,
Yeah, yeah.
woo, that was the
Because
best. Then
somebody
we
else,
seen
and you guys were there before we got there.
yes,
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 yes.
Wow.
it was the
Oh,
best choice ever.
because I seen your video and I was like, I didn't even know y'all was even there.
Mhm.
Oh wow.
Mhm.
Because we ain't
They
had
were
no
sit-
reservations. They was like, y'all didn't make I said, tell them I'm on my way in the door. We ain't gonna need no reservations. Let me get out this car. I'll be in there.
We need a table for 20.
Right.
Look,
Woo.
Well, now we know.
It
Like,
should have been a finale though, because we would have took that whole restaurant down, and I'm sure
Definitely.
because the
Yeah.
food was fast, good.
really,
Oh,
It was.
really, yeah.
And Stacy
No,
was
and
talking
they
about
was
them
eating
collard greens.
whole fish on their plates. I was like,
Yeah.
oh,
And
Mm.
Stacy was talking about that collard greens, and they said they had ran out. So when what's his name, Stacy?
Fred, the owner. I went out there like,
Fred, yeah.
they telling them they ain't got no greens here. What are
And
you
he
talking about?
said
All these people in here want greens.
and he said, let me see what I can do. He brought me a bowl of greens.
wow.
Mm.
mhm.
They were good.
Wow.
Yep.
Actually, Stacy, we thought that you guys were treating the moderators, thanking them. That was y'all. Thank you. We didn't know why. How did we end up at the same place?
Mm-mm.
Mm.
Well, now we know that. So, after it's over, still tell everybody where we're gonna be. Okay, ladies, well, our hour is up. Thank you for trusting us. We love you. I love each and every one of you. And I look forward to seeing y'all next year.
Oh yeah, I
We'll be
definitely will
there.
be there.
Absolutely. Love you back. And don't
I love
forget,
you
go
too.
Bills.
Stacy, I can't
Go
come if I don't get
Raiders.
my hat.
Bills by a billion.
I want to hear what y'all drinking. Stacey, what you drinking?
Woo-hoo.
What you drinking?
In these
Coffee.
beautiful brown and orange cups, it's water. Water.
Water. What you got, Janice?
Coffee.
Me too.
Coffee.
What you got, Tanya?
H2O, good old water. I was out in the heat today, so I gotta rehydrate.
Okay, Drea.
Girl, it's
I guess
90
I'm the
degrees
bad
here.
girl.
I
I'm
feel you.
drinking wine.
Okay.
It's good too.
Vodka lemonade.
Okay. What about you, Mel?
Margarita.
All right now.
Everybody, thanks for being on tonight with us. We love you, and Black Women Love Football Nationals
Yes, we do.
2026. Be there. Don't miss
Yeah,
CLT.
it. Good night,
See you
everybody.
guys.
Good night.
Bye, everyone.
Bye-bye.
Good night.